Okay, before I begin, I'm just gonna say this. You have to make this kick. There's no reason you should ever miss it. Like, must make kick. But here's how I knew he was gonna miss it, let's just be honest. But if you're a Bills fan, you're thinking to yourself, well, I knew he was gonna miss it too, specifically wide right, because, well, history and pain, and we can't have nice things. I feel you, but we're gonna get a little bit more technical, because as soon as they lined up, I looked at my screen and said, oh, looks like the Chiefs are winning, and I want to show you guys why. And pretty much, it comes down to one thing: we've got to know our kicker, Tyler Bass. And Tyler is a very efficient kicker, and as a Bills fan, you should typically have a lot of trust in him. He's made 82% of his kicks, which, being 28th in the league, might not be ideal, but he's doing it in probably one of the top 2 hardest stadiums to kick in, so we give him a bit of a pass. But Tyler has a bit of a draw on his kicks, and by a bit, I mean you might as well call them a Picasso because of how much they draw. I mean, look at the 2 PATs he hit earlier. He intentionally wants his ball put on the left hash, and he plays into his draw by aiming for the left third of the goalpost and let that thing just fade towards the middle, or sometimes even still get close to that far right upright. And earlier this game, when we saw him kick from the right hash on a much shorter kick, he just had a really hard time getting it back to the middle because it never got there. And I thought to myself right there on that first kick, if they have a game-winning kick this direction, they absolutely must get it to that left hash. And boy howdy, should I have relayed that information down to the Bills sideline, because as time was about to expire, the ball is on the right hash. The wind is pushing the ball from left to right, and I was like, yeah, the kicker whose draw could win him a Texas standoff definitely should not be kicking from the right hash here. It's just not going in. I mean, he's good enough to make it from here, but on everything I'd seen this night, I just knew it wasn't going to go in, and honestly, the rest of it just wrote itself from here.